am Desiree Pilgrim Hunter. I'm the president of the Northwest Bronx Community and Clergy Coalition, and I am a co-founder of the Kingsbridge Armory Redevelopment Alliance.
Hi, my name is Morton Sloan. I'm the president of Morton Williams Supermarkets.
My name is Vondalia Noel Richardson.
My name is Ronaldo Daniel Diaz.
My name is Kwasi Achampa.
Hi, my name is Joe Labriel. I'm born and raised in the Bronx.
My name is Christian Nunez and I'm a senior at Deeper Christian High School.
The Kingsbridge Armory, to all of us who pass by, it looks like this monster castle. What they see above, there's also 2 stories below. Below are a parking space, there is a community theater, there's a basketball court, a shooting gallery. The Kingsbridge Armory is 575,000 square feet. Right now, we are at a crucial point with the Kingsbridge Armory. As of March 22nd, developers submitted their proposals for their plans for the Armory, and we are now waiting for the New York Economic Development Corporation to select a developer. Essential to that selection is the fact that there are potential harms that come with development into this kind of community, one of which is gentrification. And one of the things that we need to guard against is that gentrification means displacement of people and displacement of businesses. And what we realized and recognized very quickly was we needed to have a living wage bill in the city that addressed all development in New York City as a whole. So on Monday, April 30th, we were able, in a 45-to-5 vote, to be able to get the Fair Wages for New Yorkers bill passed in the City Council. Well, what's great about this bill is that it very likely the very first recipient of this living wage will be at the Kingsbridge Armory. New York, being the big financial capital of the world, sends a big message and sets a precedent. And so we're very proud of the fact that out of the Bronx came this effort to change the lives of workers citywide.
My experiences working minimum wage, I found that it was very difficult for me to be able to, even though I worked a 40-hour week, it was still very difficult for me to be able to pay my household bills, take care of my family without the help of family members as well as public assistance. But for every dollar that Mayor Bloomberg owns, there are working families, you understand, who find themselves in a position where they cannot support their children, where they cannot pay their rent, where they cannot pay utilities and things of that nature. And these are the necessities of life, you know. Mayor Bloomberg, I think the problem with him and those who are privileged as he is, they don't know what it's like, you understand, to have what we call Miss Meal Collar. You know, that's when your stomach hurts because you haven't had enough to eat, but you're going to make sure that your children have.
I learned how to be a carpenter and a construction worker at the age of 12. But the great thing about construction working is building the community. It helps to understand you're not building for yourself, but you're building for the community. It gives us the opportunity for our youth to learn about a trade, learn how to make something themselves, learn how to be a responsible citizens instead of worrying about selling drugs for a guy for $1 a bag, and they go to jail, and it's not right, you know. But if we could show them a way to work and earn good money and the right wages, the community would change so incredibly that they could say, I am proud to be in the Bronx.
there needs cultural opportunities really to entice our children, especially on this block, where there's so many schools, you know, on this block, at the end of Educational Mile. Yeah, the opportunities for the use of this space, though, it's just endless. And it's more than just used for making money for the developer. But I want to see that it actually builds the community in which it stands. So one of the things that we want to do is create a business incubator to grow and to encourage the business that's already here in this community, to enhance the business potential of this community, create a kitchen incubator for the vendors.
The Department of Education is building a plan for failure. So they decided that fine, okay, so only a third of these children are going to reach the 12th grade, so we will only build enough seats for that 1/3. What happens to the other kids who, if they succeed over and above this little statistic, where's their seat?
My message to the city is that, being that this is the Bronx, I feel like more than anything, the Bronx needs more help with building up the educational system and building more schools. That should become a priority right now. I mean, with overcrowding and everything that's happening, it just tends to lead students to just become tumultuous and just cause riots, because they see that they're not getting the attention that they feel that they deserve in the classrooms. With the help of creating schools within the Armory, that would just help things space out, and then the students actually receive that one-on-one that they need.
When other people were leaving, all the chains were leaving, we stayed, we invested in the Bronx. We do all our hiring here in the Bronx. We have 12 stores altogether, and we have 750 employees. I'd say 80% of them have been hired right here at this office. We don't expect anything from New York City. Nobody ever comes around, pats us on the back and says, you know, thanks for being a good employer. But we certainly wouldn't want to see the city encourage people to step in and put us out of business. Because that's what would happen if a big box store opened up across the street. We'd close our 2 stores, and so would many of the other supermarkets in the area.
Moses wrote the 10 Commandments. He revealed and expressed the new social and economic reality to his people. And he wrote this down as a moral document. As you look behind me, you see the Kingsbridge Armory. We see the very desperate needs of the people within this community. As a people of faith, we stand as Moses, telling the world and telling the city that we need a new social reality for our people. We need a new economic reality for our people. And the only way we're going to do this is if we write a moral document which states that this development will meet the needs of the poor within this community.